Hey there guys, Portal Master here, and in today's video, I am back with more news that I did not expect to be having about the Skylanders leaks and rumors for an upcoming 2021 or 2022 or beyond title. So this is probably the meatiest of any of the videos that I've made so far in terms of details, and there will be an entire video about the thoughts of the stuff I'm going to talk about in this video later on, so this is largely just going to be the news. So let's jump in. I have several people that need to be shouted out during the duration of this video. The first of which would be Harisskylanderscats on Instagram for pointing me in the direction of this article. There is a Tech Raptor article that was linked to me and will be put down in the description below that was talking about the Skylanders leaker that we've been hearing so very much about. This Tech Raptor article was essentially talking about the leaker, which is of course at HotGirlVideos69, ridiculous name, but bear with me. It was talking about how this leaker had said that there was a Batman game that was originally planned for 2020 that was delayed until 2021, most likely due to COVID. It was also talking about why the leaker was credible. For instance, they called the date of the March Nintendo Direct, I think it was the March Nintendo Direct, it was some Nintendo thing, and also talked about how they called the cancellation of E3. The article also mentioned how the same Twitter leaker had leaked a couple other things. For instance, that Nintendo would be adding new functionality to Amiibos, but most importantly, talked a little bit about Skylanders stuff. Before we dive into the Skylanders stuff, because that will be the meat of this video, I can not verify that they were able to call the E3 and the Direct thing because they've since deleted these tweets, and they've deleted all the other tweets that are referenced in this article, as this article was written back in May, and they don't have any tweets older than a few months ago on their Twitter feed still. They deleted a lot of the old ones, so it's hard to go back and actually show you the tweets themselves. So essentially, if this article misquoted anything about this at all, then it is entirely on the article because this is what they wrote. So the other things are correct. The Amiibo functionality for the Nintendo thing does have some credibility to it because there have been patents filed for a potential Amiibo game that would utilize Amiibos in a more toys-to-life manner like the original Skylanders games did. So let's talk about what this article says for Skylanders. Here is the important part from this article. The potential release date for a new Batman game wasn't the only leak that they decided to shoot out today. According to her, a new Skylanders game is in development using a new model for Toys to Life and GPS functionality. Furthermore, she claims that Nintendo is working on some new Amiibo functionality. Now, I had known that the leaker had put stuff out back in May that had since been deleted. One of my good friends, Matt, had actually found tweets prior to the tweets that I've been covering, but he thought nothing of it because he read, GPS functionality and thought that it was ridiculous. Well, he didn't say anything to me about GPS functionality because he'd kind of forgotten about that. It was months ago after all, and it's kind of, an obscure thing to remember. So it's understandable that he didn't share this with me before. But apparently this article has been out there for months talking about some type of Toys to Life and GPS integration in a future Skylanders game. There are so many different ways that we can go with this, and I'm going to just go off and name a few of them. I was talking with my good friend Skylanders Eon, who is one of the people who helped me research what's going on for this video. Phones now have NFC readers, so in theory, a Skylanders app could allow you to take a Skylander, set it on the back of a phone, and read the Skylander. Which is an interesting theory, meaning that Toys to Life could be coming back for a mobile game. That's option number one. Option number two goes back to a different tweet that said Twitter leaker has put out, which was the first one I reported on, which is right here. Since Crash Bandicoot won't be coming to the Switch for a while, what else are you excited for? The new Skylanders property they're working for? It's a ways off, but it's always there, I guess. So this tweet to me implies that it is a Nintendo Switch game. Could we be looking at a hybrid model for Toys to Life that both implements the Nintendo Switch and mobile phones along with Toys to Life? So you take your Skylander, you put it on your Switch, you play with it like a traditional Skylanders game, you take him away, you go out and about into the world and play a Pokemon Go-like game, and when you get to a certain area, you put your Skylander on your phone, and boom, you somehow unlock some exclusive content. To me, that's most likely what this is talking about just off of a glimpse of what this is. But I mean, this certainly lines up with other things that the Twitter leaker has said. They've said that whatever this new Skylanders game will be new and unique to previous versions. And let me tell you, somehow implementing GPS functionality into these figures would be entirely new and unique. One of the other things that they could be doing, but I doubt they're doing, is implementing GPS straight into the figures themselves without the need for a mobile phone. But see, I don't think they would do this. Skylanders, as is, use a more advanced RFID NFC chip than most other Toys to Lifes did. Essentially, Amiibo only has to store data from one game, whereas Skylanders would store, read, and write data from a game, and like, it'd be their gold, their experience, all that stuff. So already, the NFC chips are fairly expensive, and adding in GPS functionality would raise the price of said figures to an insane level. Not even Lightseekers did that. So I think that that is something we can throw straight out. All in all, there's a lot of things that could be going on with this article. Like, this is the most insane piece of information we've learned so far. Again, we still don't know if these leaks are real or if they're not. But I was talking about whether or not I think this damages or adds to the credibility of a new Skylanders game. And honestly, I think that it pretty much leaves everything unchanged as for the likelihood of these rumors being true. Again, I stand by my whole statement. This is such a ridiculous claim to make to try to get attention for that it doesn't seem like they would make this just to try and get attention. Like, honestly, if you're trying to gain Twitter followers, make posts about fake Breath of the Wild 2 leaks. Make posts about fake Super Mario Odyssey sequel leaks. Make it about Metroid. Don't make it about Skylanders. Don't make it about a Skylanders GPS-driven game. That's just weird. That doesn't make sense to me to try to drum up fake hype about. Obviously, we still have to take everything that this leaker says with a grain of salt, and I'm still not sold on this, obviously. I said in the other day that I'm about a coin flip odds for this. So, you know, I don't know if this really does change the credibility at all, because I just don't think it does. Again, this could be referring to so very many different things. I don't personally think it's exclusively a mobile game. I will do another video talking about this topic later on, why I don't think it could just be a mobile game. I see a Skylanders mobile game being a possibility, and I always saw Toys to Life still being a thing as a possibility. But what I never could have expected them to do was create an exclusively mobile game with the Toys to Life aspect still in. That has never seemed like a very valuable option to me, because it doesn't seem like it would be profitable. That was what I thought at first though, and honestly, all things considered, it's not completely ridiculous that a mobile game with Toys to Life could even be a thing, because that's exactly what they're doing with Minecraft Earth. There are little minifigures you can buy for Minecraft Earth that actually give you in-game effects. If you don't know what Minecraft Earth is, it's basically Minecraft Pokemon Go. So the idea of Toys to Life on a mobile platform Pokemon Go style game isn't completely ridiculous, but the idea of trying to make Skylanders into a property that did that seems a little crazy, but I guess maybe not out of the question. I don't really know how to interpret this. This is the weirdest leak we've seen so far. This is insane. I don't know how to read this, and it's honestly going to be mostly up to you guys, and it's just crazy. We'll be back with another video, like I said, going more in depth in the discussion, but for now, I think this is where I have to leave you guys. Once again, I have linked down in the description below this article if you do wish to check it out for yourself. Do just remember you can't find these tweets anywhere. They have since been deleted, but yes, that's basically it. Thanks so much for watching. Please tell me what you think about all this down in the comments below. This is a crazy video, so thanks for staying tuned till the very end. Go drop me a follow on both Twitter and Instagram, and I will see you guys next time.